Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? How are you people doing here? So here's my preview for the USA and the England game. So I thought I would just get this preview video out the way here and, just let you people know how I feel about us going into the England game, because obviously we just got done drawing 1-1 with the Wales and all that. And my other question I have about this game is, why was Gio Reyna not subbed on? I mean, I feel like that maybe if we would have subbed on Gio Reyna, we could have potentially gotten ourselves the 3 points and gotten off to a very decent start at the World Cup and, be tied with England for first place. But I guess that's not the case right now. So heading into this England game, it's going to be one of those games where I firmly believe that it's either going to be a very surprising result, meaning that, maybe it can be just like that game in 2010, or it's going to be a game where USA could get battered by England, because obviously last time USA and England met at a World Cup was obviously 2010 when, USA drew 1-1 with England, including that infamous game where, the England keeper fumbled one of the USA players' shots into the netting. I forgot who scored that goal against England at the 2010 World Cup, but yeah, I still remember when the keeper just fumbled the shot into the net, and he basically just gifted USA possibly the easiest goal of the tournament and all that stuff. So obviously USA and England, they meet 12 years later again at a World Cup, but obviously this England squad is looking much different and they are looking much better, especially better than the 2010 England World Cup squad. So obviously for USA, the biggest question is, what game plan does Berhalter have for containing England's front attack? Because something tells me that USA is going to have a very tough time, trying to contain England's front attack. Because obviously, you look at England's front attack, they have obviously the way better squad than USA do. So it really feels like it's going to be a very big mismatch for USA, playing against England and all that stuff. And of course, I'm super hyped up about the game. I'm still going to watch it regardless, but I also feel a bit nervous about the game, because obviously you look at England, they are a very, very experienced World Cup squad. They have the World Cup experience and all that. They've obviously got a crap ton of talent. Certainly, they have way more football talent, on the World Cup stage than USA does, and better depth too. So obviously, it could be a big mismatch for USA in this England matchup. But obviously, if you guys remember, quick history between USA and England's past World Cup meetups. USA, they upset England. They are known for upsetting him at the World Cup. I think in 1950, I believe, when USA beat England 1-0 in what I think is possibly the biggest upset in World Cup history. But right now, obviously, for USA, the biggest question is how well will USA's midfield perform? Because looking at the Wales game, I feel like that in the second half, USA kind of played pretty sloppy, compared to the first half, as I should say. But obviously, at the end of the day, it's really going to determine how well our back four can do. Because in order for us to even have a chance at, maybe even getting a draw against England, we are going to have to figure out how the hell our back four is going to be able to match up. Because obviously, England, they have the better back four too as well. So it's going to be pretty tough for USA to figure out how they can break down England's back four. And I just think that the real key to the game will be just for USA to basically play with a lot of confidence, and them basically learning how to play good football for not just one half, but for two halves. Because second half, obviously against the Wales, was kind of a pretty crap performance. Wales, they took control in the second half, and obviously in this game here, man, England, they just got off to a very hot start at the World Cup by just absolutely having a possibly just completely just wiping the floor with the Iran national team. They beat them 6-2. So obviously that was a crazy result. And if England can do that to Iran, by beating him 6-2 and just absolutely battering him like that, then imagine what England could do to USA if USA lets their guard down like how they let their guard down against Wales, man. So I'm still going to say, for my honest prediction, if everything goes well, I predict the game could end 1-1 in a draw again, like how it did at the 2010 World Cup. But yeah, my prediction is probably going to age like milk. So yeah, let's see what happens in the USA-England matchup. So I have nothing much else to say. So take care, ladies and gents, and go USA.